Hi families, it's Mrs. Baber. Our long-awaited time for Chromebooks and live learning is here. We will start live learning on Monday, so please be prepared to have your student on and ready to work. We are going to go over right now the schedule once again for Monday when we start live learning. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see what is expected at Lansdowne Elementary for kindergarten. So starting Monday at 8:15 to 8:30, students will log on so that teachers can take attendance. So each student should be logging in between 8:15 and 8:30. You will enter into the waiting room. Once we are ready, we will admit you, just like on our Lunch Bunch Fridays. From 8:30 to 8:45 every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we will have our morning meeting and our social emotional learning time. On Fridays, that time will be 8:30 to 9 o'clock, and then Fridays will look a little bit different after that. But every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you log on at 8:15 to 8:30 so that we can take attendance, and then we start a morning meeting in social emotional learning. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, from 8:45 to 9:05, we will have whole group reading and calendar with Mrs. Baber. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, from 9:05 to 9:45, we will have live language arts time, and that will be with Mrs. Baber and Mrs. Tevis. From 9:45 to 9:55, we will take a movement break. You should stay on Zoom. You should not log out of Zoom, but you can turn off your microphone and you can turn off your video for that 10-minute break. That's a time when students can get up, go to the bathroom, kind of stretch a little bit, just kind of take a little bit of a movement break for themselves. Maybe get a drink of water, that kind of thing, so that they are back and ready to learn in their seat and in their learning spot at 9:55. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, from 9:55 to 10:55, we will have live math time with Mrs. Baber and Mrs. Tevis. This is a time that you'll still be on that same Zoom meeting with me. From 10:55 to 11, we'll have another 5-minute break in between math and science and social studies. So that it is a time, again, where you're not going to log out of Zoom. You're just going to hit mute on your Zoom, and you can turn off your video if you'd like to. And the students may get up and move around, get a drink, go to the bathroom from 10:55 to 11. Then at 11 o'clock, students need to be sitting back down and ready for live learning for science and social studies with Mrs. Baber at that time. On Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So that will end at 11:30, our live learning time. So at 11:30 to 12:15, that will be when students can take their lunch and have their recess break. From 12:15 to 1 o'clock, that is when students are not live. They'll be doing Google Classroom assignments for their school day. So we will have assignments up there for them to do in Google Classroom. From 1 o'clock to 1:15, we've scheduled a 15-minute break for them so they can take a break from their Google Classroom assignments and do whatever it is they'd like to do, movement break, that kind of thing, for 15 minutes. At 1:15 to 1:35 each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, there is a different a different special class that you are supposed to attend. So from 1:15 to 1:35, you will have art. This is a recorded lesson that you will watch during specials. On Tuesday, 1:15 to 1:35, you will have STEAM. This is another recorded STEAM lesson from our STEAM teacher. Wednesday, 1:15 to 1:35 is music, a recorded lesson. And on Thursday, 1:15 to 1:35, Mr. Brassfield has us a recorded PE lesson. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, from 1:35 to 1:55, we have time for you to do Imagine Learning reading for 20 minutes. Now, right away, or reading or math. Right away, we are not doing Imagine Learning reading. So during that time, for now, we want you to be doing 20 minutes of Imagine Learning math. Once we have taken the assessment for the language and literacy robot Imagine Learning icon, then we will start the 20 minutes on Mondays and Wednesdays of reading. But we have not done that yet. So you will start Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week doing 20 minutes of Imagine Learning math. From 1:55 to 2 o'clock, we have another 5-minute break scheduled for the students so they can take a quick 5-minute break. From 2 o'clock to 2:25, you should be watching language arts lessons before that we have on the slideshow. And from 2:45 to 2:50, that will be your math lesson. Or I'm sorry, 2:25 to 2:50, that will be your math lesson video that you can watch on Google Classroom as well. Again, the green times are live times that students must attend. So students must be on during that green live time. Let's go over Friday a little bit because that is where it looks a little different. Like I said before, from 8:15 to 8:45, that time is the same as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 8:30 to 9 will be morning meeting that day only, Fridays only. Now, the rest of your Friday is the time when you will be meeting to assess with Mrs. Baber or Mrs. Tevis. We've already scheduled those meeting times with you all, so your meeting time has already been given to you. This is also a time when if your student works with Mrs. Wechter, if they work with Mrs. Golden, with Mrs. Thomas, you may have other small groups or different interventions that you might be doing on Fridays as well. So you will have to notice that teacher's schedule as well. This is also a day that you can catch up on any Google assignments in the classroom that you have not submitted. You can review the work that Mrs. Baber has graded and sent back to you and that kind of thing on Fridays. On Fridays at 11:30 to 12, we'll still have our class lunch bunch. So we've already been doing that. That's something that we will continue to do as a class. We will have lunch and eat together. From 12:15 to 1 on Fridays, you can finish any Google Classroom assignments and do your keyboarding lesson that is uploaded for you. At 1 o'clock to 1:30, kindergarten has electives that they can choose to watch. Art, music, PE, and STEAM. So this is an elective time. If they really love art class, they can go to the art elective on Friday. If they really love PE and Mr. Brassfield's activities, let them go to PE during that time from 1 to 1:30. If they love STEAM or music with Mrs. Manor, that would be wonderful. Have them go to that elective time during the 1 to 1:30 time. At 2 o'clock, from 2 to 2:25 on Fridays, you will have 20 minutes of reading Imagine Learning once we get that set up. While it's not set up, please take that time to do extra math time for Imagine Learning. From 2:25 to 2:50 every Friday, that's when you'll do Imagine Learning math for 20 minutes. So it's really important that you get on and you get familiar with logging in with your Clever badge, that you're familiar with clicking on Imagine Math and completing the games that the math has. It's kind of like a video game, so students really love it. We've had every student that loves it. And also, once we get going for reading, you'll be able to familiarize yourself with Imagine Language and Literacy. I call that the robot icon. Other than that, green times, the neon green times are live times when students must attend. So that's for counting their attendance. The white blocks are your suggested times. The lessons must be completed, but they can be done flexibly throughout your day and evening, depending on your family's needs. This is our suggested time as if they were in a regular school day. So we suggest that you do it that way, but if for some reason your family has to catch it all up on Friday, that's fine too. And again, Fridays have a few live times for all students, but most of the time will be scheduled based on the needs provided by the teachers. So that is our assessment time on Fridays that we discussed. That is it from this schedule here that Mrs. Baber, that Lansdowne has provided for us. So again, if you have any questions, if you have anything that you need to clear up, you can watch this video several times, or you can just go ahead and message me on Dojo and ask me so that you're ready to go on Monday. If there's anything that I can clear up for you or anything that I can help out with, let me know. Otherwise, I can't wait to be live on Monday. See you then, friends. Bye.